Okay, I was going to start on the Liverking, but I'm going to tell you my story first. That connects with the whole Liverking. When I was just a little boy, my family and I would go visit our aunts and uncles, grandparents, a couple times a year. But as we go visit them, we go to the church that's connected to actually my family's church also. They're all connected. It's a non-denominational church I was going to. And this last trip I went to, it was very interesting because the pastor stepped up and was doing an apology. An apology that he's doing is because he got caught. What did he get caught doing? You watching this video, you already know. So he ended up having sexual intercourse with a couple of the women on the worship team, since he's a worship leader also, on the worship team, and women that would also come up and ask for prayer. And yeah, it came out of the bag, so now it's time for him to do his apology. But as he does his apology, he's still in his character. There doesn't seem no remorse or anything. He just all smiles and he goes up and says, I did this and I'm not stepping down as pastor, and I will remain pastor. And if those in the congregation want to leave, they can leave. And those that want to stay, that are faithful, that's weird, can stay. They'll stay. So it ends up happening, like 20 people leave. That's nothing out of like 2,000 to 3,000 people. There's a lot of people here. And I just thought that was really strange to me. Because what does that teach? What's that showing everybody? That you can do what you do and it's okay. God's going to forgive you. And you could keep on remaining in your title. That's how I see this whole thing with the Liverking. Yeah, your secret's out already. And then you do your video on apologizing or whatever that was, and you remained in character because let's all BS aside, we know that is not who you really are, that little character part. I look at this whole situation, and as I'm looking at it, it just brings back these old stories and memories that I had when I was younger, because I've seen this happen to 2 other pastors prior to this pastor. And it's always the same thing. When they apologize, it's not like it's genuine. It's not organic. It's none of that. And they continue to be a pastor to their church, their flock. I just think that's very, very interesting. Now back to the whole Liverking. He's not going to lose subscribers. He's not going to lose money on this. This is, just listen to his apology. He let you know right there that he was rich before. He was rich before all this. He was anonymous. And now he's rich, and now he's not anonymous. This is a game that these guys play. We need to just start calling out things when we see it. We all knew he was on steroids. Come on, man, just look at that. If you're natural, you're natural. If you're not, you're not. But what this does is it opens up this whole venue now. Because if any of you are from around my age, you guys remember this. People were taking steroids, and it was like a secret, man. It's like, it's like when you're young, you got to go hide behind a corner and smoke a cigarette or something. It's like, everything's like, it's shameful. You felt shameful. And that's what these guys feel. But now the secret's out of the bag. Now everybody's going to start coming out saying, yes, I do take steroids. Yes, I do take it. I'm not natural. Because the cat's out of the bag already. Instead of being truthful to people, they scam people. But guess what? They'll still be making a lot of money. And they will be making that money. His subscriber view will go really up. His money will go up. Now you'll have all these new people coming out, and it's going to become a normal. If you really think about it, this is just crazy. How many people will follow something very false? And they got in their brain that I got to do whatever I got to do to achieve this. You want to achieve what somebody else has. That's crazy. Achieve something that you want to achieve, that's your own thing. Desire to look the best of yourself. Don't desire to look like another man or another woman. That's crazy. Of course you're not going to feel good about yourself. Your genetics, everybody's different. We're not all the same. We're not all the same. Love yourself. I just think this is crazy. I know I'm going on in this video, but it's a whole mental thing. These people are sick. YouTube is filled with mentally sick people promoting deformed looking bodies instead of being natural and loving who you are. And you have these young kids watching this, getting brainwashed. Very interesting though. Liverking said he's all about mental wellness for people, those having depression and young men that are going through all this. You know what? No, that's a crock of shit. I'll tell you right here. Because you'll get depressed because you can't achieve that. You'll be eating a bunch of organs and livers and hearts and crazy raw foods like that. Hey, I'm not saying there's a time for stuff like that, but I'm saying you're not going to achieve that body like that. But it's okay for you to keep on promoting that still. He will keep on promoting it and still be a fraud. And people still look up to him. I'm about to finish this up. Now we all see where all the weirdos are. And people will still support him. Look at the comments. It's okay. He came out. He told the truth. Now that after he was already caught. But I'll say this with my observation. This is a whole game. He planned all this. Just think about it. He said in a year. Remember he was rich, but not famous. He was anonymous, but now he's famous. This is just a whole game. It's a setup. And this is what these people do. They have setups with all these other YouTubers. These people are fake. They're frauds. Hey, let's start promoting the truth. Be defenders of the truth, not of fakeness, all right? It's the last time I talk about this. I'm kind of getting over it. Primals, remember, I am the Liverking. I could do anything besides be natty. Let's get it.